Ladies, if you're menopausal as fuck, you have no motivation, no energy, these are the 3 lazy menopause meals for breakfast that you need to keep on hand at all times, okay? So if you're menopausal as fuck, progesterone and estrogen start going pretty fucking low. Comes with that is a dip in serotonin and dopamine, which is why you have no motivation, why you feel like shit all the time, why you're insulin resistant as fuck, where you're eating carbohydrates to store as more fat instead of energy. Your fat oxidation switch is turned a little bit lower, and you're storing a bunch of belly fat because of that, the insulin resistance, and also the cortisol dysfunction that you now have from progesterone going so low. So you kind of got like the gamut of fucking perfect storm, not starring George Clooney, but starring your belly fat. Now, to reverse all this, you need to set your day up like a motherfucking G, okay? So make sure first thing in the morning, get your probiotics. With 24 ounces of water, the 24 ounces of water helps stimulate that vagal nerve so you can decrease cortisol, and that probiotics so you can have great gut health. All the gut microbiome is going to help you convert your T4 to T3, which is your active thyroid hormone, which will help you boost your metabolism, but also help you secrete GLP-1. GLP-1 is like, you naturally secrete it in your body. This will help you become more insulin sensitive to where you consume those carbs, you store them as energy instead of fat, decrease your belly fat, help you build more muscle, and overall just help fat oxidation. So that's very important, that probiotic, okay? L-theanine with caffeine, and then that's about 5 minutes later after you have your probiotics. Don't have your probiotics with food because they'll destroy the probiotics. L-theanine with caffeine so you can decrease the spike from your cortisol, from your caffeine cortisol. And then 15 minutes after that, after everything's kind of like down and regulated and all that stuff, that's when you'd have your first meal. Definitely have it with your berberine, okay? So berberine, 500 milligrams, phytosome, they have this at, if you're watching this on YouTube, Feel Good Superfood. This is a really solid one and the cheapest one I found. You take this before, but yeah, this is 4 times more bioavailable, the phytosome, than the HCl. Definitely take that one, okay? Now you're gonna have your first meal, and this is your menopausal, lazy as fuck breakfast that you're gonna have. There's 3 options here, okay? Now, option number 1 is a Greek yogurt bowl. Greek yogurt, okay? Some chia seeds, and then you would have some Greek yogurt, chia seeds, and raspberries. Raspberries are the highest fiber food. And then chia seeds, very, very high fiber as well. So you're getting 10 to 15 grams of fiber right there, 20 to 30 grams of protein. That's what you're looking for that first meal, is protein and fiber. Why protein and fiber? Well, it's gonna help you stimulate your GLP-1 production. More so, it's gonna help stabilize your dopamine so you're not like getting cravings later in the day. It's gonna help insulin sensitivity. It's gonna help basically everything start your day off. So you want fiber, 10 to 15 grams, and it's also going to decrease the spike from the cortisol, the caffeine, okay? The next meal is some overnight oats, okay? So overnight oats, you're going to have the overnight oats, obviously. I would use Coach's Oats. It's a really, really good one. You can throw chia seeds in there. You can throw some, again, you can throw blueberries in there, any high fiber fruit, just to get the rest of that fruit. You can also send in some flax seeds there. Flax seeds are super high in fiber, okay? So that's the next one. And then I would throw some Sun Warrior protein. Just dump it in there, okay? So now you got your protein and you got your fiber. Coach's Oats have a ton of fiber in the steel cut especially, okay? The next meal, the option 3, is going to be a smoothie. Again, you can use some plant-based protein and you can put some psyllium husk. And if you don't feel like doing that, you just wanna like shake a bottle and wanna make like a whole smoothie, half a banana too. Half banana is very high in protein, fiber, and gives us some taste obviously, so you're just like drinking ice and protein shake. But if you're lazy, like me, you can really just have a shaker bottle full of the protein powder and then drink the psyllium husk afterwards. Like, just make it easier. Or you can make a smoothie. One has cleanup, one doesn't. But all these meals, 1 to 2 minutes max, right? Because you're gonna overnight the oats. It takes 2 seconds to measure it all out and put it in the fridge overnight. You can have like 8 servings, so you have it for the entire week, and you're good to go, okay? So if you're menopausal as fuck, until you kind of get the perfect storm of George Clooney with the belly fat reversed on its head, and you still feel like shit, in the beginning, having these easy go-to options are going to be key, and it's going to really help you have any energy crashes, brain fog the rest of the day, all that stuff. Those symptoms will be no mas. Love y'all. Yeah, if you want my no prep Whole Foods or Costco grocery list, DM me no prep Whole Foods or Costco on Instagram at Dylan Conrad. I'm more than happy to send that to you. Love y'all.